I'm a brokey and I was waiting on the subway to catch a train home when this absolute goon came up to me and asked if I wanted to play some games. I straight away said yeah and then said what are we playing, but to that he answered we are playing no games here. And that's when he told me to take his car and his guys up with me, but I was suspicious and asked how do I know you guys are actually kidnapping. He was quite rude though and said he's giving me an opportunity and I'm a brokey, which was true, but still. So that said okay, we'll go to the game place because I was absolutely desperate for money. But he really though could not care less. He said, I don't care, I gotta go. So that's when I went to the place and told me this guy would put me up. So I went to where he told me, at the back of a nightclub, and I waited there, but I started to feel a very uneasy feeling that someone was following me. But he did tell me that his guide would pick me up, so I wasn't really too nervous. I was waiting there for a while, but then I got jumped. After that I woke up in this weird place in a bed with 46 other people. I had the number 182 on my back, but I went down to where we were all greeted by these red people in masks, and they told us we were at this place called Squid and we will be participating in challenges. We were then at the first game, and as the doors opened I immediately knew what game it was. It was a game of red light, green light, so we commenced.
Red light!
And that's when I heard a bang that sounded like a gunshot.
Green light!
I was then frozen in fear and couldn't move.
Red light!
I looked over at people and they were severely wounded.
Green light!
I was afraid to move, thinking I would be the next one dead, but I took one last deep breath in and went for it.
Green light! Red light!
Only a minute left. I didn't know what would happen if I wasn't there by the end of the timer, but I didn't want to find out.
Red light! Green light!
A guard then took aim, which really shook me up.
Green light! Red light!
I then full
Green
out
light! Red light! Green light!
I saw so many wounded people, so many dead, but I just died with the
Green light!
Two people then didn't make it in time. I wondered what was going to happen, and bang, they were shot dead. They then showed us the stats. 14 players had been eliminated, and the prize pool was now increased to £160. We then got asked if we wanted to leave or stay, and I immediately went over to leave without any hesitation. However, more voted to stay. We were then taken to game 2, and I didn't have a clue what we would be doing, but we were told we had to get into teams of 5. I eventually found a team and knew what the game was. It was going to be a pentathlon where 5 minigames would take place. I immediately went over to a game of Dachi. We all chose our minigame, and that's when the game commenced. I was really good at my game as a kid, so there were no doubt in my mind. focused and got it with extreme ease, and now I had to rely on my team. The girl next to me also got it on her first try. Then, the next person stepped up and also did it on their first try. We were on an absolute roll. It took this person a while too, but they also ended up getting it. But this is when the problems arose. All the guards took aim, and I really started to get scared I would die. Everyone was asking for him to sacrifice himself so we could survive. That's when he froze and decided to sacrifice himself so we could move on. I was very happy we survived, but that's when players started saying that they were going to kill each other at night, so I had to be aware. And we were then informed that 3 players were eliminated and the cash pool had gone up to £200. My split was only 8, but I still wanted to get out of here, so I immediately went over to the X, but sadly the Euros ended up winning again. I then knew it was trouble. Everyone started fighting, so I panicked and sprinted over to my bed. I then realised it was a great chance to kill all the Euros so we could get out here, so I started getting involved in the fight. It was extremely brutal, but then I knew I was starting to get the best of my opponents. I was ashamed of what I had done, but it was kill or being killed. And that's when we were informed that 5 players have been eliminated and the prize pool was now £260. In voted no, I was a bit more hesitant because the money was just going up, but I still went over to X. We were then told that X had won and we were finally able to leave this place. I was so happy that I could survive. I want to thank you all for watching this video and I will see you later.